All eyes on one man, in a rich vein of form and #1 in the scoring charts. Can he do it again today? Live on EA TV. Hello and a warm welcome to a stadium that always oozes passion, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And it's all about action from the Premier League in this case. It's Newcastle United up against Leeds United.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic plays alongside James Ward-Prowse in central midfield. And the striker today is Alexander Isak. And a look at the starting 11 for Leeds United.
Well, although we have it down as a 4-5-1, it's actually more likely to be a 4-2-3-1. They play with two holding midfield players, a number 10 and two wingers. The system has a nice balance to it.
And the match is underway. Elder Costa. Tomasz. Determined defending. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Roberts. Elder Costa. And a chance to whip it in here. Gives it a go. There it is. And just the ideal start.
Well, here it is again, and I don't expect keepers to save everything at their near post, but I think he should probably do better. He'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
And Newcastle get the ball rolling once more. How will they react to this setback? Mazraoui. And scope for them to produce something exciting. But nothing comes of it. Illegal play and hence a free kick. Well, the referee electing not to show him the yellow card, Stuart.
And I think it's the right decision. It is a foul, but it doesn't deserve a card.
Has eyes for goal! Oh, magnificent free kick, but the keeper producing a save to match it. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
Lost possession. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
And that puts them in position. Well, not cleared away completely. Milinkovic-Savic. He has time to play it over. Isak. On to Inder. Oh, great defending. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Baku. McGinn. Dan James. It has to be. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
Well, opting for the short corner. Elder Costa, and the keeper did more than enough. Going short. Davis. Elder Costa. Will he find the net? Defensive excellence there. He's got the right idea with that pass. It's opened up for him. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever. That's a real waste. Well, Leeds have seen more of the ball in the last 15 minutes, and their passing patterns have created numerous chances. They surely must extend their lead soon.
James. Difficult to stop him. Well, he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. And teammates to play it to. A wonderful intervention. This might be ideal for the counter. Well, he certainly wasn't offside by a mile. It is a decent-looking attack here. Dan James. Can he take advantage? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, here's the goal again, and what a wonderfully weighted pass this is. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Wan-Bissaka. Here's Milinkovic-Savic. Well, very effective play in possession. And the cross not quite imaginative enough. James. Roberts. Well, can they exploit the space out wide? Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Milinkovic-Savic. Really good challenge. James. McGinn. Ball played nicely. Wasteful from Leeds here. Moving the ball forward with purpose. And fed forwards. Well, it looked as though he might be onto something, but his timing left a bit to be desired.
Yeah, that's frustrating, because he's just been too impatient there. He doesn't need to make his movement quite so early.
And Zule acquitted himself superbly to win it back. Getting in there to intercept. Nicolas Dominguez. Under. Oh, a vital interception. Roberts. There to win it back. Chance to finish. What a block. Cengiz Ünder. And that's it. We've reached the halfway point here at St James's Park. Well, he hasn't quite had the impact and attack that we were expecting, Stuart.
Yeah, I've been really disappointed with him today, Derek. He just hasn't looked himself. But I think it's fair to say he hasn't had great service, has he?
And the match begins. Determined defending. So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart. And a chance to whip it in here. Gives it a go. There it is, and just the ideal start. Has eyes for goal. Oh, magnificent free kick. But the keeper producing a save to match it. Lost possession. Well, the referee has taken note of his name. Dan James. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
And the keeper did more than enough. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever.
Dan James. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. So back underway, and there can be no playing it down. There was a big gulf between the sides in the first half. Will we see a response from the Magpies in the second? That's a lovely ball. Who can he pick out? Well, he failed to get it away properly. And problem solved for now. Doesn't want to give it away here. Splendid tackle, and a throw-in coming up. Tomash. I must say, this looks promising. Elder Costa. High quality defending. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Well, it fizzled out. Just a quick reminder, we have more action from the Premier League coming your way. It's Leeds United taking on Watford.
I like the look of that game. The atmosphere is always good inside that stadium, and two very good teams.
Isaac. The ball with James Ward-Prowse. And can they make one of these passes count? In search of space. And the referee has awarded a corner following that touch. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Let's see about the delivery. Well, that was never likely to trouble the keeper. Nicolas Dominguez. Cengiz Ünder. And a decent delivery. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Can someone get on the end of this? Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end.
Well, the stats confirm it. Leeds have had the lion's share of possession and as a result have dominated the game. Some of their passing movements have been a joy to watch, and I don't think anything's going to change that.
Yes, who knows? Maybe another opportunity in the works for them. And it's with Isaac. Could be! Not to be, and still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle now.
Substitution time it is here.
Substitution for Newcastle United. Coming off the pitch, number 26, Cengiz Ünder. Coming onto the pitch, number 9, Jack Grealish.
McGinn. Now with James. Opportunity, chance to finish. And he clears it out of harm's way. Suso with it. And the keeper did more than enough. Here it is now, a substitution. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, he'd love to have that delivery back. Dan James. On to James. And space to cross it. A decisive clearance it was. And time for the change now. And over it comes. Well cleared away. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Could be a chance to break here. Richarlison. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Grealish. On to Richarlison. Can he finish? And tipping it over the crossbar.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
Who's going to get on the end of it? Well, shielding the ball admirably. Not much time to make up his mind. James. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Thiago Tomas. And it's with Elder Costa. Suso. Elder Costa. And teammates to play it to. Really vital interception here. And now Suso. And it's with Elder Costa. Thiago Tomas. Dan James. And now it's Ridley Baku. Oh, surely! Zule stops it. That'll be a Leeds United throw-in. Baku. McGinn. But he can't keep that effort on target. And a goal kick it'll be. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Grealish. Could be. No way through. John McGinn. He's given us away. Grealish. And the referee blows the whistle. That will be all for this game, and no points picked up by Newcastle United. What did you think of it all?
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, as we run the rule over this man's work, positive after positive, Stuart.
Well, that performance sums him up, really. You're never disappointed with what he gives you. Such a good player.
And so the battle commences. Determined defending. So we have an early booking here to report. And a chance to whip it in here. Gives it a go. There it is, and just the ideal start. Has eyes for goal. Oh, magnificent free kick, but the keeper producing a save to match it. Lost possession. Well, the referee has taken note of his name. Dan James. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today, a constant threat to this back line.
And the keeper did more than enough. Well, that's a moment he'd like to airbrush from history. Not a good attempt.
Well, lots of power, but no control whatsoever.
Dan James. They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. And a decent delivery. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Well, not the easiest of chances. Tightly marked, but not even close in the end. And it's with Isak. Could be. Not to be. And still chasing this game.
Well, that was the chance to get back into this. As it is, they're going to struggle.
And the keeper did more than enough. Here it is now. On to Richarlison. Can he finish? And tipping it over the crossbar.
Well, this has to be their way back into the game. The crowd are certainly playing their part.
We've got some questions for you. Thank you, that's all the questions we've got for you.
Thank you all for joining us. We'll start the questions now. That's all we have time for today. Thank you.
The group stages are winding down, but knockout football is still on offer. It's all to play for. Let's see how this one unfolds. All the action coming up next. Don't go anywhere.
Hello and welcome to one of the most atmospheric venues in the game of football, St James's Park. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got UEFA Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Newcastle United up against Club Brugge.
Well, thanks, Derek. It's quite simple. If Newcastle play at their best today, they should go through to the knockout stages. They've been quite brilliant at times in this group.
So the starting 11 for Newcastle United. James Ward-Prowse plays with Sergej Milinkovic-Savic in the centre of midfield. And the attack is led today by Alexander Isak. And a look at the starting 11 for Club Brugge.
Well, as you can see, they're playing with a front two, 3 central midfield players and a couple of wing-backs. It's a great system when played well, but it does leave them vulnerable to switches of play.
And this Champions League group stage contest commences. Grealish. Milinkovic-Savic. He's given it straight to the opposition. This looks threatening. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. He's in with a chance. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, Newcastle United get the ball moving again. Can they come up with a response now? Teammates available. Well, potential danger. Can he finish? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Corner kick played in. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Can they keep it going? Well, the counter chance was there, but no more. Grealish. Real chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here.
Well, we can take another look now. It's great interplay between the two of them to start the move off. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So back underway following the equaliser. Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. And given away. It should be! Flinging himself at it, the keeper. And over comes the corner. Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. And snuffing out the danger. Dominguez. Mazraoui with it. Cengiz Ünder. Having won the ball back, they might be able to profit. Grealish. Well, fantastic reflex action. And he's fired over the corner. Well, it still could be dangerous. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Getting forward. Isaac. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Determined defending. Cengiz Ünder. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. But a crucial intervention inside the box. Skov Olsen. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. A very effective challenge put in. Okay, someone has scored in the Villarreal game, but who exactly? Alex Scott. Sorry to jump in, it could be on for them here. And a goal this time, applying the finishing touch, just what the doctor ordered.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then the strike from Grealish. He never looked like missing, did he? Brilliant finish.
They're back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Who can he pick out? This could level it. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next?
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Isak. Unsuccessfully cut out. Grealish. Now with Milinkovic-Savic. Really vital interception here. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. To confirm, Villarreal have scored in that match, and their lead stands at 1-0 presently. Sucic. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. And it's with Isak. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. That's part of his game, holding the ball up and waiting for teammates to arrive on the scene. Sucic. That's a good-looking ball. Well, a top-notch piece of defensive judgment. Well, adding up all the stoppages, we will have 2 extra minutes. Options in the middle. Well, shielding the ball admirably. And how about that for a save? They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And there's the delivery. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And the main thing is they're currently on course to book their place in the knockout stages today.
Well, it's job half done so far, Derek. Now they need to see out the next 45 minutes. Keep playing well, stay on the front foot, and they should go through.
And they get the ball rolling in this Champions League group stage confrontation. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Oh, potential danger. Can he finish? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Grealish. Real chance. And it goes! The leveller. Thrilling stuff here. It should be. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Grealish. Well, fantastic reflex action. And a goal this time, applying the finishing touch. And it is the equaliser. Parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? All hands on deck. And it's with Isaac. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebration. And how about that for a save? They've decided... Underway then in the second half of this Champions League group stage confrontation. Bremer. Ward-Prowse. He could pick out a teammate. Isaac. Will it happen for them? Fluency of movement. Tremendously strong in the tackle. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Grealish. Chance for Isaac. Foiling his opponent completely. Here it is now, a substitution. Who's going to get on the end of it? Making sure nothing untoward happened. Well, how can we sum it up in the first half? Sergej Milinkovic-Savic, sensational. What did you make of his contribution?
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides.
Oh, good save. Excellent header. Now a corner here, and that might boost their hopes. Who can he pick out? Oh, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. OK, someone has scored in the Villarreal game, but who exactly? Alex Scott.
Yeah, another goal for Villarreal. No one was marking him. He had too much time, and it was a simple finish in the end. They've pulled ahead by 2 with...
Now jumping in, because this could be promising for them. Still could be dangerous. Grealish. A cross lacking guile and accuracy. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. But you do have to ask questions of the keeper. Could he have done better here? I think so. You can't be beaten at your near post like that.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Well, for understandable reasons in this case, we had to cut off Alex. To confirm, Villarreal have scored in that match, and their advantage at the moment stands at 2-0. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
Well, how about this? 4-3. And news coming through from the Estadio de la Ceramica. Who has scored? Alex is going to tell us.
Yeah, it's a goal for Villarreal. The shot was ferocious and it went in off the woodwork. They've pulled ahead by 3 with 67 minutes played.
Alex keeping us right up to date. Now, what can they do from here? Nicely timed tackle. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. He could pick out a teammate. Chance for Isaac. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick.
Well, here's the replay. It all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
Not the scoreline we see all that often. 5-3. Haraslin. It's a perfect challenge. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? Isaac. Surely. It's still alive. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
Moving again. It's been an utter masterclass from Newcastle so far, and you sense it truly is a question of how many. Haraslin. The inside route looking promising. Lukasucic. Still could put it away. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Well, this is certainly the home of live football, EA TV, and looking forward to bringing you more action from the Premier League. It's Newcastle United facing Brentford. Bruges recovering possession well. Well, it comes down to the final 5 minutes. News of a goal in the Villarreal game, and it comes from Alex Scott.
Yeah, another goal for Villarreal. They're back in this now with 87 minutes played.
Alex, thank you very much. Cengiz Ünder. Grealish. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Ward-Prowse, Isaac, and caught by the keeper. Isaac, just the challenge that was required. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at the races this evening.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, but there's still plenty for him to do. Under all sorts of pressure from the defender, he's just able to keep him at bay and finishes with aplomb. It's a great goal.
And so that is going to be that. The final whistle here, and they're in a pretty comfortable position because not only have they booked a place in the knockout stages, it's still very much on for them to finish top of the group, Stuart.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, Derek. It's job half done at the moment. They'll still want to take that top spot, though. It could make all the difference going into the next round.
Well, a classic example of how to intercept. And a goal! Not bad for starters. They take an early lead. Well, potential danger. Can he finish? Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
Grealish. Real chance. And it goes! The leveller! Thrilling stuff here. It should be. Flinging himself at it, the keeper. Grealish. Well, fantastic reflex action. And a goal this time, applying the finishing touch. And it is the equaliser, parity now. And who's to say what's going to happen next? All hands on deck. And it's with Isaac. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebration. And how about that for a save? They've decided...
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides.
Oh, good save. Excellent header. Grealish. Across, lacking guile and action. And a goal! They've increased their lead, and they don't want to be throwing it away from here. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back. Chance for Isak. Isak. Surely. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him. Well, it could be on for him here. Well, they pulled one back, but perhaps a bit too late in this contest. They haven't been at...
Some questions regarding the match. Thanks so much for your time. That's all the questions we have for you.